Now that we've got the hammock hung, we've got it centered between the trees pretty well, and we've got the straps adjusted and the slings adjusted where we want. We're shooting for the hammock to be around chair height, so when I push down on it, you can see that it's sitting about that high off the ground, about how high sitting in a chair feels like. But you can see our adjustable ridge line could be tweaked out a little bit. This helps to set the sag of the hammock, which is this kind of smiley face shape that the hammock's taking on. More sag will give you a deeper feel, allow you to go a little more sideways than if you were to try and pull everything really tight. So the ridge line helps to maintain that sag, and because it's adjustable, it's just like a whoopee sling, has a section with berry and a tail. We can cinch that up, shorten that, and you'll notice a deeper curve in the hammock. Something about like that should be pretty comfortable. But you can tweak that and adjust it. If you want it a little looser, just let it loose. That way, you can change and adjust the feel of the hammock with just one quick, easy adjustment. And this ridge line will help to maintain that and give you a consistent sag. Every time you set it up now, if you leave this, it will stay exactly the way it is. Once we've got everything dialed in how we feel should be pretty much how we want it, we can go ahead, hop in the hammock and give it a test hang, see how it feels. Tweak anything if we should need to, adjust the foot end, head end, spacing, our ridge line, make any of those kind of tweaks that we need to initially. So first thing, anything like car keys that are in your pocket that might poke the hammock, you'll definitely want to take those out. Pocket knife, anything like that. And we'll just sit back, slip our shoes off, and give it a try. Feels pretty good. Attaching our jar bridge under quilt is pretty straightforward, and we cover that very well in our setup and instruction use for the jar bridge. So check out that video for instructions on how to do it, but I'm going to run through it real quick here. Open up our stuff sack, one end of the quilt, we're going to attach to our suspension here, we're going to slide it down, and attach the other end. I'm going to adjust it just a little bit to get it so it'll hug me in the hammock very well. And then I'm going to get it into the hammock. When you sit down, be sure you grab the edge of the hammock and sit down into the hammock, not quilt. So next up, we're going to go ahead and attach our ridgeline organizer. This is just a handy little accessory piece. Attaches with Velcro. Just open that up flat, drape it over the ridge line, and pinch the sides. You can slide it to position it where you need during the night. And this is just a great little accessory. It's a perfect spot for your car keys to go, your phone, your wallet, whatever you might need during the course of the night that you want easy access to. It hangs right on your ridge line, so it's right there, easy to get to. This side has a zipper pocket with a glow zipper pull, so you can easily find that and get it during the course of the night. And the other side has just an open pocket, something you might... Next thing we're going to go ahead and get set up and attach is our Hug bug net. Now this is a half-length bug net. Attaches to the hammock. We'll use of the underquilt to help secure it below, keep bugs out from that side. And then we tuck it in around us, around our sleeping bag or our top quilt on the upper side to help kind of close it off and keep bugs off of our head, arms, and that area. Using the sleeping bag, and only a half bug net saves a lot of weight. The Hug bug net comes in at about 5 ounces, and as you can see here, it'll compress down to around the size of a large apple, about that ballpark. So let's open it up and get it attached to the hammock. All right. So to start off with, to get our Hug set up, just take it, spread it out here. On this end here, we have a strip of Velcro. We're going to take that up to the base of the hammock at the head end, but just below our adjustable ridge line. We want that above the bug net. We'll take and kind of even that up and secure our Velcro and get that, just give it a nice pinch. Then we're going to come down, and around the center of the hammock, or excuse me, center of the Hug, is a shock cord coming out of a reinforcement patch here. It's got on the inside a little patch and a cord lock. We're going to take this shock cord, on the very end of it, it has a mitten hook. We're going to attach it right here on the ridge line. So it's right there at the other end of the hammock. Now we'll take and move back to our head end of our hammock. And on one side of the hug, we've got a shock cord that has a mitten hook or a cord lock on it. We're going to pass that inside of the quilt, but under the hammock. Move around to the other side, and on the other side of our bug net, we have a loop. We're just going to pass that cord lock and the tail of that shock cord through that. That acts as a toggle there and stops the bug net. Now we'll hop in and make some little tweaks. Alright, now from inside the hammock, you can see I've got the hug bug net draped over me. It extends down on me here, almost to my knees. But you can notice it's also pretty loose and hanging down fairly close to my face. With the shock cord here, that little cord lock, I can adjust the tension and pull that hug up and away from me, opening up more space. The hug will just kind of drape around you. With the sleeping bag in place, your legs are covered. Up here I have plenty of room for my arms. Now of course the main benefit of the hug is that you can get in and out of it easily. You just lift it out of the way and you can sit up. You can reach for things out on the ground. You can get in and out of the hammock, but simply just draping the bug net over you, tucking it in place where it needs to, will seal you off and cover you from the bugs. The last two accessories that are part of the beginner hammock kit from Arrowhead Equipment is your foot pad. Because the Jarbridge underquilt is a partial length quilt, you use the foot pad under your legs at night to help insulate them. You can also of course sit on them, use it for insulation, you can use it to pad stuff and keep things cool in your pack even if you fold it up around, say, first night's steak on your hike. That pad we do cover in a real good video that we produced last year. It covers a lot of information about the pad and how to use it. So check that out. The final accessory included with the basic beginner hammock kit is our sap sack. Depending on the type of trees you're hanging off of, sap can be a real pain in the rear. They get all over their straps, and that can cause then, if you pack the straps with the hammock, it could get sap on your hammock, it could get on your pack, it could get on your cook kit, whatever's packed around your straps. So the sap sack gives you a good high visibility place to put your straps when you're done hanging, packing up to move to the next spot, and you can also put your toggles in there. It's a good place to store them. It's got a Velcro top closure on it, so it's easy to get the straps in and out. And it's got enough capacity, you can get a good length size strap in there should you need to. It's just a handy little thing to have. I take, while I'm at camp, throw that in my ridgeline organizer. Well, this is Paul from Arrowhead Equipment, and I hope that helps you out, get you set up and going with your beginner hammock camping kit from Arrowhead Equipment. Check out all the options and all the gear from Arrowhead. We provide full-service hammock camping shop with everything you need, from hammocks, tarps, suspension components, all sorts of little backpacking and camping accessories to make your hammock camping the best trip you can have. Have a great day, get out and enjoy a hike, and sleep great in your Arrowhead Equipment hammock.